I invite you to close your eyes and feel your spine, your central pillar, just strengthening and lengthening. And breathe up and down your spine. Bringing in fresh breath, new life every breath. And ground from the base of your spine. Send that grounding cord right down into Mother Earth. Bringing up the earth energy to stabilize and ground yourself, and then bring it right up your central pillar. And let this cord go up through the top of your head, right up into the stars, and connect with the star energy. And then come right back down to your heart. And let's begin our journey tonight to move and walk and go to the Ascension temple, which resides in your inner landscape. And so you leave your home and you walk on the familiar path to this beautiful temple of Ascension. And it's as if your heart knows exactly where to go. And so you walk deep, deep, deep into your inner landscape. And your heart begins to beat, and it's following like a beacon, a homing beacon. And there in the distance is the Ascension Temple. Just notice what it looks like. And you notice that there is a gate, but there is a big outer courtyard before you enter the temple. And here a guide greets you and knows that you are coming, and invites you into this big, large outer temple, before you go inside. And so you sit and you ground and you breathe. And the guide asks you if you're ready and willing to let go of many different things before you enter the Ascension Temple. And they don't really tell you what it is you're letting go. They just want to see if you're willing. So are you willing to do whatever it takes to meet and greet your higher self? And if you say yes, tell this to the guide. And then they bring you to a part of this outer temple where you are invited to let go of the roles that you play on a personal basis. So any roles of daughter, son, mother, father, aunt, uncle, significant other, and you take them off as if they were pieces of clothing, or you shed a skin. And you just go through and you name it one by one, and you shed it and you put it there wherever you're shown to put these old skins. All the roles that you play that are personal. And you feel lighter as you shed these skins. And it's as if they're going into a big bucket. And you feel a little lighter. And there's another bucket that says professional roles. And the guide invites you to let go of all your professional roles. And you take it off as if it's a piece of clothing, and you put it in the bucket, and you name each one as you put it in the bucket, all your professional roles. Let your roles go. And you feel a little bit lighter. As you let go of your roles, you feel lighter because there are less expectations, And you can feel you're getting to your core self. And now your guide brings you to another place in the outer courtyard, and there's a bucket that is about your best accomplishments. And your guide asks you to let them all go. And so you name your top accomplishments, things that you're really proud of, and you let them go as if they were old skins. And just feel how that feels to let go of all of your best accomplishments. You put them in the bucket, one by one. And then you're guided to a bucket that says ego attachments. And if you're aware of whatever those ego attachments are, just put them in the bucket. You're letting them all go. Your ego might resist, but you can put your ego in the bucket too. You are surrendering all ego attachments. Feel your willingness to let them all go. Shed those skins. And then there's a bucket with degrees. If you have any certificates or degrees, you're asked now to let those go. Even though you put in years and money and time, you're letting them go as if you were shedding them as skins. And then you're led to another part of this outer temple, and there is a bucket that says personal relationships. And you're a bit surprised because you've spent your whole life dedicating yourself to some of your healthy relationships. And now you're being asked to let them go. So one by one, just surrender your personal relationships. Good, bad, everything. You put them in the bucket. You shed your skins. Just feel how that feels to let go of all your personal attachments. You're feeling lighter. Feels kind of strange. And now you're led to another place that has a big bucket that says emotions. So this is a wonderful opportunity for you now to let go of any negative emotions. Anger, resentment, bitterness, disappointment, frustration. You're just shedding all of those negative emotions. You're putting them in the bucket. And it really helps you to feel lighter and lighter. And your guide asks you, are there any more attachments that you need to let go before you go into your inner temple? You feel kind of raw because you've shed all of these skins, and yet you're getting closer and closer to your true self. And now your guide is satisfied with all that you've let go and invites you to follow them to the gates or doors of the temple. And they open the doors of the temple for you. And you walk in and are just, your breath is taken away. It's so beautiful. This is the temple of Ascension that is dedicated to your spiritual self and your divine self. It's filled with the most beautiful light and the most beautiful sounds and the most beautiful objects altars, candles, incense. It's a beautiful, sacred space. And you are led to one part of this temple that is the place of purification. It's a little chamber off of the main hall, the chamber of purification. And this is a place where you are alchemically transmuting all of the mind control, all of the old programming from your past, all the cultural conditioning and the family curses. And so you sit down in the middle of this chamber and you allow the alchemy. It could be water, fire, air, earth. It doesn't matter what kind of alchemy. But as you sit, you feel this alchemy of purification, purifying all the mind control that you were subjected to through your life, all of the old programming that wired you in a particular way. And you can feel this alchemy happening inside of you and outside of you, purifying your system. So breathe and allow this purification to take place. And you can help by letting go of all the mind control, letting go of the programming, letting go of the cultural conditioning, and letting go of any family curses. And the purification in this room is so powerful. It's just shedding, purifying, purifying, purifying. And you breathe and allow this process to happen. You're feeling lighter, more your true self. And you're amazed at all the stuff that's fallen away and sitting on the floor. New skins that you've shed, mind control. You're looking around, curses. It's all coming away, coming off of you. And you feel more clear and clean. And your guide is satisfied that you've really let go of so much and that you are purified, transmuted. And they bring you into the next chamber. This is the starlight chamber, and it is filled with stars. And you notice that it's dark. There's no ceiling, there's no roof on this part of the temple. And now you lie down under the night sky. It's like a miracle. And the starlight is beaming its beautiful, benevolent energy into your body. And as you lie down, you receive the starlight. Every cell is receiving starlight, every atom, every piece of DNA. And you can feel your molecules and your subatomic particles dancing with starlight. And you bring this cosmic light that is full of consciousness, full of love, and you let it awaken every part of your being. And you start to remember that you too are a star. You are a galactic being, as big as the night sky. And you're beginning to remember that you come from the stars, you will go back to the stars, and that you are becoming a star filled with light. And now you are gently brought out of the star chamber back into the main Ascension Temple Hall. And there you notice many, many light being companions. Some are guides that are very familiar to you. Others are very advanced light beings, and they are here to help you with your ascension body, your light body. And there is a beautiful massage table that is set up just for you, and so you lie down, and all of your guides, all of these light beings surround you, and you just relax. And they are going to work clearing your chakras, cleaning them, taking any debris that still needs to be taken out. And they are healing and realigning your chakras, your energy centers. And it's as if they are wiring you to return to your original divine blueprint, who you truly are as a spiritual divine being. And you say yes, you allow this to happen because you want to feel your divine blueprint. And so your base chakra is being cleaned and cleared. Your second chakra cleaned and cleared. Third chakra cleaned and cleared. Heart chakra cleaned and cleared. Throat chakra cleared, cleaned. Third eye cleared and cleaned. Crown chakra cleared, cleaned. It's like you're getting a polishing of these beautiful chakra jewels, the chakra energy centers. And your spiritual consciousness is awakening, your divine consciousness is awakening, and the ascension room is filled with light. And you're breathing this conscious breath. And the I am consciousness begins to descend inside your body into every cell singing, I am awake. I am conscious. I am divine. I am. I am. I am. So let this light permeate every cell, every part of your being. And in this relaxed divine state, you view your life from a higher perspective. Yes, you have a personal life. Yes, you have professional roles. Yes, you have all of these roles and relationships and attachments, but you can see them now from a very different perspective. You are the master of all of these lower energies. You've come here in this time and place to do a job, to do your destiny, and to do it well, with joy and creativity and love. And you have chosen well all the things in your life, but they are secondary to your divine spiritual being. The guides now gently help you off the bed, and you stand up and you feel shining and bright and new. This is your true self, radiant, alive, full of joy and light. And the guide that has been guiding you all along takes you by the hand and leads you out of the Ascension chamber. And you go back to the outer courtyard where all of your buckets are. And go ahead and take back the roles. Take back the ego attachments. Take back your relationships. Take back your degrees and your accomplishments. Take back all your personal and professional roles. And you put them on like they are clothing that you're wearing. If there are a few that you're no longer willing to take on, just leave them there. Who you truly are is deep, deep inside. You are a divine, spiritual being. And you have chosen these roles, these relationships, to learn lessons, to live your destiny. And you'll never forget who you really are. So feel yourself the master of all of these relationships and energies, doing your best every day. And so you thank your guide, knowing that you can return to the Ascension Temple anytime. And you bid your guide farewell, and you begin to move back out of your inner landscape, back to where you began this journey. And you land now solidly inside your body, wherever you are sitting, and take some deep breaths and feel your body coming fully back into this present moment now. And when you're ready, opening your eyes.